the founder of GS Maher Property Holdings. Would you please welcome Sean Maher to the stage with me? We're going to talk to him a little bit.
Are we live?
Thank you. All right.
Buddy?
Wow. How do you feel about today?
Great. I think it's a wonderful day. We've so far raised $17,000
That's
for
huge.
the Billy and Ross Foundation, which is for kids who suffer with cancer.
Okay.
And it's a great cause that everybody is here today.
Fantastic. Make some noise for that. Definitely. So let's talk a little bit about your beginnings. Okay. We know where you are right now. You're huge in real estate, but you had, you're huge. You're a humble man, but let's talk about your beginnings in music. Yeah. Well, a lot of people don't know that. Oh, yeah. Go back
Pretty
to that
scary.
slide. Yeah, you're the blonde with the
I
friend with
was,
the
I
cigarette.
was.
Yeah. What was the name of that band?
It was a band called Svengali. We had a gold
Have you heard of
record
it?
in the early 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
There you go. Some fans out there.
we had a #1 song in 1992 called Love Don't Live Here Anymore.
Okay, I know that one.
Def Leppard tour for a year, and we played in countries all over the world.
Okay.
And that was a lot of fun. We got our gold record when I was 19 years old.
That is a big accomplishment.
Fun,
And you also got a Juno. Right?
Yes, I was nominated for 2 Juno Awards in 2 different careers.
Wow.
So.
And then I think you also got an award, an East Coast Music Award.
East Coast Music Award for the band Great Big Sea. I shot their music videos in Cozumel, Mexico. I owned a film company in Toronto here and sold it in 2003 and moved to Hamilton.
Okay.
And then started a family.
And then you started a family.
Yes.
So how many children do you have?
I have 2.
You have 2?
Yeah.
2
Boys, yeah.
Okay. How old are they?
5 and 10.
Okay. Do you see someone of the 2 or maybe both that kind of have a musical
Absolutely, yeah.
kind of direction, or maybe real estate?
Yeah, one's in business and one plays guitar, so that's great. Left and right
Good
brain
balance.
boys, you know.
Awesome. So let's talk about how you connected into real estate. When was that?
That was in 2003. I moved to Hamilton, and I sold my film company because of downloading and things were changing in the marketplace. And I could smell it on the wall because I already lived it in the music industry, so I knew things would be coming to an end really quick. So I was working with Steve Blair from Warner Music Canada, and he told me his business was going to be getting hurt really badly the next couple of years, and their budgets were going to cut in half. So I decided to, because I seen that all happen in the music industry, I decided to go ahead and sell my company while it was at a high just after I won an East Coast Music Award, which is kind of an unethical, well, not unethical, but just a strange thing to do when you're on a high, but I really could smell it coming. And I decided that it was time to go ahead and get out of the business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you say you're an intuitive person? You go with your gut?
I try to, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay. So now you're in real estate and you connect with one of the biggest people in real estate.
Yeah, I've been lucky enough to...
Mr. George E. Ross. How did you connect with him?
I was at a dinner in Chicago. This was probably about 3 or 4 years ago. And George and I, probably an event similar to this, we got sat at a table together and we started talking about everything but business. So a lot of people would think, oh yeah, we talked about the market and real estate, but we had other discussions at the table. We talked about how to help people and charities, and I found out that George was a pretty special person and does a lot for a lot of great people. And I decided that it was a good fit, and George decided it was a good fit, that we team up and try to raise some money for his charity here in Canada. And so far, I would say we're pretty close to $60,000 now with this event. And the event we did 2 years in Hamilton for the Billy and Ross Foundation. And the money is going to help St. Jude's Children's Hospitals and local food banks when we put the event on.
Okay.
So
that's huge.
Yeah, so we didn't talk business at all. So you guys are, it's lucky today you get to be here, and George is going to talk all about business, and it's a great opportunity for everybody.
Yeah, that's a wonderful opportunity. Yes. So thank you for
no
making
problem.
that happen. Yeah, you're instrumental in doing that. Now, I have here something really interesting. I think a lot of people would like to know, how did you turn $5,000 into $4 million in less than 10 years?
You know what? A lot of people get into these seminars and do things for flipping and think they can make a quick buck in real estate. And the truth is, you need to buy and hold for a long time. And I think 10 years isn't a long time, but you really need to look at a strategy where you could keep adding money to your portfolio or buying real estate that's undervalued. Some of it was luck because I was buying in a market in Hamilton where the rents were not bad, but the real estate prices were very cheap. You know, the same kind of houses that I bought back then are selling for 300,000 now. I was buying them for 60,000.
Right.
And the key is I just didn't sell them. I just kept holding on to them and holding on to them until it got to a point where some of the houses were paid off and the cash flow kept growing. So where you got to a point where we're a couple $100,000 a year of rental income and our mortgages are under $1 million, we're at a point that now the banks look at us pretty seriously and we can buy more property. The problem is, the challenge now is to buy stuff that cash flows and to buy stuff that actually makes sense. Because it is a little bit, I know George said the market on BNN the other day is definitely, has got room to grow. And I think the market does have room to grow, but it is a little bit toppy in certain areas. So I think the rental market is a great market, but you have to be very careful what you buy right now.
You have to be selective.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
$1 million question.
Yes.
What is your formula for success in real estate?
Visualization.
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 If you see it, you can achieve it?
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay.
Anything you can put in your mind, you can make happen. You know, I was young. When I was 19 years old. Actually, I was younger than 19. I was 17, and I had a dream of being around the world in a rock band. And within 3 years, I was standing in front of 100,000 people with a gold record. So I really believe that anything you put your mind to, you can make happen. The Cork Towns, I visualized that project probably about 2 years ago, and it actually came to fruition pretty quickly and sold out. So we're on our second project now in Hamilton, and I would imagine that that's going to be another successful project as well. So now we're visualizing something bigger.
Yes, you keep advancing.
Absolutely.
Next level to the next level.
You know, Conrad Hilton was an amazing person. He built the Hilton Empire, and he had a picture of the Waldorf Astoria 20 years before he owned that property on his desk. He looked at it every day and knew he wanted that property. And he ended up acquiring that property later in life. So it works.
What do you teach your boys about what you have put together in the journey you call your life?
That's a complicated question.
It is a complicated thing, but maybe in a sentence, what do you show them, should I say, every day about just being...
You know, I show them how to pretty much manage their money, and they gotta have fun too, right? So, but you know, my boys are good. My boys they're pretty they're grounded. They're pretty intuitive, you know.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited about the VIP center
absolutely.
tonight at Joe Mama's. How many people are going? Make some noise if you're going down. I know, that's going to be so much fun. The red carpet, and I'm hosting the red carpet starting at around 7:45, and that's going to be great. So 7:45 to about 9:30 tonight.
Yes, and hopefully everybody, if nobody's got a ticket, I think that Jeff might have a few tickets left for the dinner.
Left, yeah.
The money goes to a good cause. It goes to charity. How many tickets? 5 tickets? 5 minutes. Oh, I'm getting the hook. They're yanking me off the stage now, so... Oh boy, I thought you had 5 tickets, but I'm getting the hook right now.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, I think where people want to...
You've done some achievements too, and you're being nominated for, and I think you should tell everybody this is a great thing. Maybe we should talk about it.
Sure.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay, interview me. I was actually nominated for Best Media Personality this month by the Black Canadian Awards.
Let's give her an applause, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah. And we're glad to have you on this event with us. We're privileged, really.
Well, thank you. It's been so much fun, and connecting with great minds and beautiful souls, so it's been a really great thing. Great. Yeah. Where can people find you?
Just go to my website, Google my name, that'll come up pretty easily.
Okay, how do you spell it?
It's Shawn Maher, SHAWN, MAHER.
You got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You might find a lot of old rock and roll stuff.
It's all up on YouTube.
Yeah,
right?
it's there, I can't hide it.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure. Isn't he great? So now you know more about Shawn and the wonderful accomplishments he's made in his journey and how he's
Thank you.
contributed to this awesome event. And I want to thank you for being such a great audience.